Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Fallout 3 BB gun run. As you can see, we're right outside the Super Duper Mart. We're doing the Wasteland Survival Guide for Moira, and we're gonna head on in. Before we head in, I need to make sure... Yeah, I was wearing the Vault utility jumpsuit instead of the Vault armor. So, as we head up to this Super Duper Mart, what really scares me more than... there's always two raiders outside, but what scares me more than that is it's also a random spawn location. So, sometimes that can be a good thing, like the raiders will fight enemies there if they're opposed, but, I mean, depending on what spawns, it can still be really bad. Like, if it spawns the crippled Deathclaw encounter, or a giant rad scorpion, we might be in trouble. There's also two iBots that float in there that'll fight the raiders sometimes, but yeah, it looks like a bunch of raiders. Yeah, that was the random event, the raider initiation, where they stand around in a circle and hit another raider with a baseball bat and initiate them into the game. So, yeah, we're kind of unlucky. It looks like they're not going to fight each other. But one of the benefits of the BB gun, one of the few benefits, is it is silenced. So we're going to try to snipe some of these guys. Yeah, like we got sneak attack critical. You can see up in the corner there. But we're going to make sure that we stay very, very, very far away. Oh, they saw us. So we're just going to... yeah, let's go into that. So we don't really have a good chance to hit them, so we're just going to keep putting in manual shots. Hopefully, what I'm hoping is they'll miss enough into the bus that the bus will blow up, because that can happen. Yeah, when we get headshot shots, you can see we actually do okay damage against raiders, but not great damage. And they have, like, 32 pistols, which is... critical strike. Awesome. Yeah. Come here. Oh, yeah, 2 more shots, and that raider goes down. What do you got? You got anything good? We're going to take the ammo and things to sell. 32 pistols, okay, for value versus weight ratio. And then we're going to move up here and look for other raiders. There's another one. Is that the only raiders left? I thought there was way more than that. I don't know. We'll try to snipe one of these guys. It's mostly luck if we hit them at this distance. Our small guns isn't good enough that we have a good chance of hitting them. Because in Fallout 3, unlike some other third-person or first-person or third-person shooters, your ability to hit is based off of your small gun skill. So at lower levels of small guns, your bullets won't go at the crosshair. They won't go where you place them. So yeah. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so we're going to move back here. Probably take the stim pack. We're going to heal up. And then just wait for this person to come around the corner, hopefully. Oh, Remember when I said I hoped the bus would blow up? Yeah, not like that. We're crippled. This is not going well. We're gonna heal up these crippled limbs and eat some food. And I guess pop a stim pack. And then we're going to hop over this bridge. Yeah, so that's something you got to be careful of. Where'd you go? And they didn't take any damage, of course, because they were too far away from the bus. I'm trying to get some cover behind this tree, but I'm not even sure if I'm hitting this raider from this distance. Ah, yeah, I hit it there. You saw the health go down. Oh, crippled their head. Nice. And then we're going to move in and hopefully use VATS to finish them off. Or not. Die! Haha! Well, that went smoothly. I think that's all the raiders. Alright, well, yeah, we already checked that one. Nope, there's another one. So we're gonna heal up before we move into combat. I want to save these Nuka-Colas for when we can make ice cold Nuka-Colas because they're much more useful then. So we're just gonna use a stim pack. So we're gonna try to get a sneak attack critical on this guy. Yeah, there we go. Sneak attack criticals and critical hits are the same thing. They do about double damage. So... Oh, this is a low-level raider. He only has a 32 pistol, or a Chinese pistol, so... And I think that's it. Ha! Well, that went rather well. As you noticed, we used almost 50 ammunition in that combat. We're going to have to go back to Officer Gustav and buy more ammo after we get done with this. So there's always 2 Nuka-Cola machines right outside here. These are cool. Grab those. Walk over here and see if we can find any more raider corpses. Here's the guy that they were initiating. He doesn't have anything on him, but I don't know where the other raiders went. There really was like 4 of them surrounding that guy. We don't want to head over that way because right there, if you walk around the corner, there's 2 super mutants, and one of them has a minigun. So yeah, we're gonna head into the Super Duper Mart to do the quest for Moira. Pop a stim pack before we go inside. And I probably should have done this earlier, but before we start combat in here, we're gonna pop a dose of Psycho to because Psycho gives us bonus damage. We are probably gonna get addicted to Psycho because we're gonna be using a lot of it. So grab some more Nuka-Cola and move on in. So there's guys walking up on the... Yeah, you can see one right there. We're going to try to get a headshot. Oh, stop moving. Yeah, criticals, sneak attack, and a headshot. So now we're just going to sit back here and hope he doesn't notice us. He will. Because we have a silenced weapon, he didn't know exactly where we were, which is really good. And with another critical hit, he goes to the ground. We're going to move through here as fast as we can because we want to keep our Psycho buff up for as long as possible. And Psycho lasts for about 4 minutes real time. So if we can clear this entire place by 4 minutes, that'd be really good. That guy back there. I don't think I hit him. Let's make our way over here. I got a good shot on the guy over here, so he should be weak, and we should be able to take him out without dying. I don't know where he went though, so we'll be in here. Well, I guess he just kind of disappeared. Oh, I killed him! Ha! I must have killed him with one shot. He's got a Raider Blaster Master helmet, which is actually pretty good. It gives you explosives +5, and there's a few skill checks that use explosives in the games. Okay, now hold still. Nope. We're just gonna back off. Hope they don't come find us. Hope they go back to hidden. Nope. Yeah, they see us. And he has a shotgun, which is not good. I don't want to get into a close combat fight with a guy with a shotgun. That's not enough, but maybe if we're lucky, we can finish him off before he does too much damage to us. And we're back into hidden, which is good. Nope, back into caution. I don't see anybody though. Reload. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish off all the bad guys in the Super Duper Mart without running out of ammunition, and that's not gonna be good. If we do run out of ammunition, we're just gonna run. That's the only option we have at that point. Move back. Didn't see us. Let's just see if we can wait for them to... Nope, oh, nope. Wait for them to go back into hidden so that we can get a good sneak attack, but they're pretty suspicious. I don't think we'll get one, so we're just going to take a good headshot if we get a chance. She saw us, but she only has a 32 pistol, so we don't have to worry about too much about that. We'll make a couple shots in that. There we go. She drops. There should be 2 more raiders, one behind this second counter over here, and then one in the shelves over that way. Yeah, there he is. He only has a melee weapon, so we don't have to worry too bad about him. Just put some shots into him. Nope, I missed. Haha, crippled his head. And then he's going to rush us, and so we're just going to... Oh, we made him run away. There we go. So he's going to run away and cower now, which is good. We'll go finish him off in a second. Because there's normally a person right behind this counter right here. And, yeah, don't see him. Gonna make... Bring caution, so... And Psycho has worn off, so... Our damage went back down. Oh, there are 2 guys with shotguns back there. That's good. Yeah, stay that far away and keep shooting a shotgun on me. Oh, nice! I knocked his gun out of his hand. Use that. Forgot he had a shotgun. We should not get close to people with shotguns. Further we are, the better off we are. There we go. So he dropped. And then there should be one more behind the counter. You see him right there on the map, that red pip. Sneak around slowly, maybe. Nope. This was the guy with the melee attack. He was hiding, but now he's not. And there we go. That's the inside of the Super Duper Mart cleaned out for the moment. So we're going to do some looting before we continue on. So if you head over this way, there's a ammunition box right here. Don't have a high enough lockpick to open that unless... Let's look at lockpick. 19. Nope, not high enough unless we get... even with our utility uniform. Frag grenades. There's always a bottle cap mine sitting there. Another one sitting here. In here, there's a super duper pharmacy key. I'm going to take that. We're going to head back up to the front. This is one of the places that you can actually complete the quest. There's a fridge over here that if you open it up, you get into the food storage. And you can pick up some food and water. We're going to keep an eye out for a lot of food and water because, as you saw, we're going to take a lot of damage while we're doing this. So we're going to want to heal a bunch. Some stim packs. Big bobby pins and their Braxo cleaner. Vodka. There's 2 ammunition boxes down here. One's locked very easy. some laser guns. This is one of the easiest to acquire laser guns in the game. So if you're doing a laser gun build, you want to rush right to the Super Duper Mart. There's also another Nuka-Cola machine. No, I guess there's not. Oh, also these cash registers. These have a lot of pre-war money in them for, in total. So you want to make sure that you loot all these. If you head back into the bathrooms here, this is where the raiders actually like sleep and stuff. One of these bathrooms, don't see. All right, there's some jet right here, and there's more drugs in the other bathroom. So take the dart because it doesn't weigh anything. Yeah, here's some jet and some buff out and a few caps. There's also some beds back here. We're going to take a quick nap to restore our health. See? Health went back up to 100%. It also helps with your limbs. So, yeah, that's a good idea. And until you go into the back room in the Super Duper Mart, no more raiders will spawn. Check this guy. Loot. Take a shotgun. The other place you can go to finish the quest is there's another food storage right there. If you walk around this back counter, there's more ammo boxes. And the unique piece of loot in the Super Duper Mart, a Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor, which we're going to read right now. It raises your barter by 1, as you can see. Couple grenades, good amount of ammunition. Toy car if you're trying to build a dart gun. Can't pick that because we don't have easy lockpick yet. Steam gauge assembly. And then here's the door into the Super Duper Mart. You can either hack your way in or use a key. As soon as we go back in here, raiders are going to appear from the front part of the building. So what you want to do is you want to go in, close the door, walk over here, grab this employee ID, and then start with this. It's a very easy terminal, so anyone can open it. But I'm really bad at hacking, so I hope this doesn't take too long. Class, that's 1. Close, nope. Image, nope. Could be noise. 2, the same. Could be these. There we go. So what you want to do is run maintenance routine, and it'll wake up this Protectron right here. Make sure you have that ID that I picked up off the top of the computer, because if you don't, he'll go hostile and attack you. So we're just gonna let him go kill raiders. While we keep looting back here. Yeah, if you saw that subtitle text, it's really quiet, but you can hear a raider come in and be like, "Hey, there's something ain't right here," and they'll fight the robot and stuff, and everything's good. Take pilot light. So yeah, it'll take a minute, but those guys will start fighting each other eventually. If you're not doing an all BB gun run, an actually really good idea is to mine up both the entrances to the Super Duper Mart, and the raiders will just walk right over the mines and blow themselves to pieces really easily. Yeah, you can hear the robot firing his laser guns out there. More dirty water, some beer, dirty water. Good drugs, some Mentats, some Radaway, some Jet. There's lots of beer and like Nuka-Cola in here too. Yeah, you can see back here there's crates of Nuka-Cola. including a few Nuka-Cola Quantums. We're going to need those for a quest later, so we won't be drinking those either. We're just going to sit here back here for a while and let the robot do his work. He's pretty tough. He can normally take out the raiders unless there's too many and they rush him. Weirdly enough, this box is smaller than all the other ones. That's always kind of weird. Yeah. Make sure you drag down. You can drag stuff off the top like that, and that's a great way to make sure that didn't leave anything behind. So it's mostly just Nuka-Cola bottles. I don't think I missed anything major. Yeah, so we're going to go see how the combat's going. Help out a little if we can. Yeah! Make sure that the robot wins. There you go, robot. And we're going to sneak our way out and see what's going on. Make sure we turn off our Pip-Boy light so that it's easier to sneak. Sneak attack critical. Now he's going to start running around, and hopefully he'll run into that Protectron and get murdered. Oh, there's another guy. Probably the Protectron killed him, and we didn't see him. Gonna loot him. There's really nothing good in between these shelves. They're mostly looted, so I wouldn't bother searching around for loot in between them. So yeah, there's the Protectron moving that way. Maybe he'll finish off that last raider for us. Can't see him in that. Got another sneak attack critical, but now he knows we're here. And he took out the raider, and he has a machine gun. This isn't good. Where'd you go? Yeah. Got a critical strike. We're just going to pump BBs into him until he drops, hopefully. Try not to get in his way. As you can see, we're doing a lot less damage when we're not dosed up on Psycho. But I really don't want to take another dose just for one guy. Yeah, we're going to take some hit point damage, but we can run back to the beds in the bathroom and sleep again to get it to heal up. Hit the pillar there. Almost dead. Almost. Come on. Come on. There we go. And he drops, giving us some actually decent loot. And we're over encumbered, and we leveled up. So, for level 3, we're going to do exactly what we did at level 2, and we're going to push small guns up towards 100. We are going to do one thing different. We're going to push lockpick up to... Well, we don't need to. What we need to do is find a hat. We're just going to push small guns up to 65. For our perk, we are going to take intense training. And what intense training does, and it allows you to raise one of your attributes, and we're going to raise luck up to 9. And so we now have even a better chance of getting a critical hit. So we're only 1 over capacity, so we're just going to throw down something like, I think I picked up a knife. Yeah. So yeah, we're done with the Super Duper Mart quest. We're going to go sleep before we run outside. And head back to Moira to finish the quest. So that wasn't too bad. Our first real, intense combat of the game. Raiders aren't too tough, though. In fact, these raiders in the Super Duper Mart are some of the more weaker enemies in the game. So, yeah, that's great news, considering we took a couple 100 points of damage. So we're going to head back in and talk to Moira. Hi, Moira.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
Yes, I did. So you can actually lie to Moira, but you don't want to do that because you end up with a worse rewards at the end of the game. I wasn't easy, but I got the food and medicine.
Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it.
So the interesting thing is, when you do this quest, your responses actually dictate what reward you get. If you have high enough stats, like you see, you have a really high endurance. So if you do different stats, you'll get different rewards. So just the normal one, like the serious one, will give you bonus HP. Um, the smarmy one at the end will give you bonus critical chance. Endurance would give you bonus DR damage resistance, which is really good. It reduces all damage incoming by a certain percent. If you have like high charisma, it can raise your speech and your barter. If you have high, each of the stats, if you have a high of those stats, it'll raise a skill. But the three best are endurance, the HP, and the critical chance. Because we really need damage on this building, we're going to answer like a jackass and go with the smarmy answers and get our critical chance up.
Well, as long as it was no problem for you then. I mean, who doesn't enjoy cake? Other than robots, of course. I bet they prefer pie. Or maybe pie.
No, that
Well,
wasn't
what you
funny,
got?
Moira.
Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kind of, grates after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more better.
I'm ready to continue the first chapter.
I still need to study a living specimen with radiation poisoning. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy?
Heading to a minefield sounds terrifying.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies?
Sure, Moira. How will you make it worth my while?
What better reward for avoiding explosives than to pay you with explosives? Frag grenades, in this case. I got a pretty good haul of them recently. And if you bring me back something to study, maybe I can make some modifications for you. Nothing like tinkering with a live mine, right?
Uh, okay, I'll head into minefield.
Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
So we're gonna sell some stuff if she have some caps.
Absolutely.
She has no caps because we wiped her out last time, and she has no BBs. But we're gonna check real quick and see if she has any chems. Jet's okay, Stimpak's okay. If she had Psycho, I would have bought the Psycho, but so she can actually repair some of our equipment. She can repair our BB gun, which we definitely want to do, and our Lucky Shades. Might as well repair our Vault Lab uniform as well. Then we're gonna go back and no. We're going to when you repair, it puts caps into her inventory, and then you can sell things to her to buy to get the caps back that you spent. So we're just gonna sell a bunch of weapons,
Good
and then
hunting.
we're gonna head out.
Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?
So we're going to call it a part here, And I hope you guys join me next time on my Fallout 3